and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about all the latest Manchester United transfer news and news today. In today's video we're going to be talking about Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi wants to leave Barcelona. It has been confirmed and he's been linked with Manchester United, of course. Like every top player, if they want to leave the club, they'll be linked to Manchester United, and there's a lot of rumours regarding Lionel Messi to Manchester United. I'm going to be talking about these rumours, what they say, is it reliable, is it true or not, and do I think there's a chance that Lionel Messi could go to Manchester United. We're also going to be talking about Jadon Sancho. Duncan Castles, a pretty credible journalist, has come out and given some updates regarding Jadon Sancho to Manchester United, some positive updates talking about how Man Utd is still confident that they'll sign Sancho and stuff, as well as news on Harry Maguire being found guilty and having a 21-month suspended sentence. I'm going to talk about that and my thoughts on that, as well as Manchester United coming out and responding to criticism about them not spending in the transfer window and what have they said about that. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football so you don't miss daily Manchester United related content from me. Share this video and let's get into it. First things first, I want to start with the Lionel Messi story. Now Lionel Messi, he wants to leave Barcelona. And, you know, of course Manchester United are linked with him. Of course we are. Realistically, if he's going to leave Barcelona, I think he's going to go to Manchester City. Before I get into what's said, the rumours, and address the rumours, this is my honest opinion. I don't think Lionel Messi will come to Manchester United. I'm pretty confident that it's all bullshit rumours that Lionel Messi will not come to Manchester United. Because, one, are the Glazers going to pay us £1 million a month wages? No. Two, he's left Barcelona because he doesn't believe that Barcelona can challenge for a Champions League. Can we really challenge for a Champions League? We're not even in it every year. And three, he's just 32. I don't actually think Solskjaer would want a 32-year-old. Is he 32 or 33? Like he's in his 30s. I don't think Solskjaer wants to buy players in his 30s anymore. We've learnt from Sanchez, high-wage player in the 30s, going on decline. Messi, never done it in the Premier League. Could be Sanchez v2. But let me get into what the news says about Messi to Manchester United and let you have to decide your own thoughts on it. So Sport came out and said that Manchester United have been in contact with Lionel Messi, but this could just be a load of rubbish because it's not the most reliable source. I'm pretty sure if Messi's for sale, Solskjaer might be thinking, interesting, might have a look at it, but I don't think he has any serious thought into it. Like, there's looking at a player with serious intention of buying, and there's looking at a player because they're available, and I feel like it'd be looking at a player because they're available. Now, Fabrizio Romano actually opened up and talked about the Messi situation, and I'm just going to repeat what he has said on it. So this is what Fabrizio Romano had to say. Messi Barcelona situation. Lionel Messi wants to activate the clause to leave Barcelona immediately, as Barca also confirmed. Barca's position is still so clear. Messi has a €700 million release clause. The free clause has expired in June and he must not leave this year. Barca board is now reunited to take decisions on the next days. George Messi told today on the morning to the club that Leo wants to leave. It's up to the club now. Leo wants to go, Barca want to keep him. Basically saying Lionel Messi does want to leave Barcelona, that's true, that's confirmed, but Barcelona are going to try everything they can to keep him. So we're going to be talking about Jadon Sancho, and like every transfer video regarding Manchester United, I say the word Jadon Sancho, Jadon Sancho, Jadon Sancho, Jadon Sancho. He's in every bit of news, and I've talked about him so much on the channel that I'm literally just going to cover 3 stories regarding Jadon Sancho to Manchester United because I've basically talked about him so much that, you know, it's all the same thing. However, Duncan Castles, pretty credible journalist, has come out and basically said Manchester United have held off on talks with some of the alternatives for Jadon Sancho. The club are prioritising and putting their efforts into a deal for Sancho. So basically what he said is we have held talks with, you know, alternatives for Jadon Sancho just in case. We are looking at alternatives for Jadon Sancho, but we are focused on Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho's the one we want. Just if that falls through, we have some alternatives that we have spoken to. It just confirms that we want Jadon Sancho, we're prioritising Jadon Sancho, and we're still going for Jadon Sancho, which is positive news. He also said that Manchester United believe they can get the Sancho deal done, which again, more positive news. You know, we're confident, we believe we can get the deal done. Like, I mean, he's agreed terms, and we know that Dortmund want 100 million up front, 100 million euros up front and 120 million euros altogether. So if we give them 120 million euros, you know, 20 and add-ons, 100 million up front, Dortmund will accept. The only thing that stands between Manchester United and Jadon Sancho, as I've mentioned before, is the owners. Jadon Sancho wants to come, he's agreed to come, the owners just need to pay up. On the Transfer Window podcast, it was said that Jadon Sancho still believes his proposed transfer to Manchester United will happen. So Jadon Sancho believes the transfer will happen, Duncan Castles, credible journalist, believes the transfer will happen, and Manchester United is still confident they will land Sancho. So I think that's some generally positive news regarding Jadon Sancho to Manchester United. You know, there's still works going on, but as I've said, All that needs to happen is Manchester United to put a bid in and pay the money, because Dortmund will sell if we give them the money they want. Dortmund are a feeder club, they love money. So it's some generally positive news. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the Harry Maguire situation and how he's been found guilty. We all know he was like alleged assault in Mykonos, being a police officer. I think it's a load of crap. My honest opinion, before I get into what the news is saying, is that I generally believe that Harry Maguire was defending his sister. You know, his sister was spiked with something that made her faint. Him and his brother were worried about his sister. They reacted in a totally normal way, wanted to get to hospital. The police officers weren't even in uniform, so how would he know they're police officers? You know, from what I've heard, obviously there's two sides to every story, but I generally think that Harry Maguire probably reacted to how most people react. You know, his sister's been spiked, he's freaked out, he's reacted badly, and like the police aren't doing anything. The police weren't even in uniform, that's what I think. But basically, BBC came out and said, Manchester United captain Harry Maguire found guilty of repeated bodily harm, attempted bribery, violence against public employees and assault after his arrest on the Greek island of Mykonos. So he has been found guilty. From what I've seen of the one-day trial, I generally think they just wanted to get money out of Maguire. It doesn't seem right, and this could be overturned. It's a bit of a dodgy Greek trial, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, Harry Maguire isn't guilty. Obviously, I don't know the facts, but like from stories I've heard, it does seem a bit weird, a one-day trial, and where's the proof and evidence to back this up? Exactly. So David Ornstein retweeted a tweet from Adam Kraft regarding the Harry Maguire being kind of guilty situation, saying, Harry Maguire, sources insist he feared he was being kidnapped/robbed by 8 plainclothes police officers amid fears for sister Daisy. Claims forensics and new video footage to support the account at the appeal after a rush trial. Manchester United likely to stand from his captain. He's come out and said that, you know, Maguire, before he was being kidnapped, you know, his sister had been spiked, you know, they weren't enclosed, there was like vans and stuff, and that like there's forensics and video footage to support his appeal. So obviously the one-day trial hasn't looked at this properly. So I think his 21 month suspended sentence could be overturned. I think that Harry Maguire has probably been unfairly accused of some stuff. Now, the last story I want to talk about has come from Manchester United. Now, they've responded to criticism about them not spending in the transfer market, and here's what they had to say. The club points out that it remains committed to support the manager in strengthening the squad over the long term. Yeah, okay, well, you can say you want to support Ollie, but to support Ollie, you've got to spend this window. They continue up by saying, the club also points out that this summer transfer window will not be business as usual because of the huge economic impact from the pandemic, both in terms of immediate loss of revenue and uncertainty over the long-term impact of the crisis. United's point of view is that these harsh economic realities mean the club must be cautious this summer to ensure that the club preserves its strength through this difficult period. Of course they've said that. We have the money, we've got Champions League football, we've got Sancho's wage bill off. You know, I'm not saying spend £400 million, but we can definitely afford to buy a few players. You know, this is classic Manchester United excuse. Come out and said, you know, economic reality, which, you know, yeah, I understand economic reality and all that, but every club around you is spending money. We've got Champions League football, we've got third place, we have something to build off. You know, we came out and said how we were so strong financially. You know, Arsenal have been cutting off staff, and then they're still spending money. Like, I don't really know what to say on that front, but yeah, that's all the latest Manchester United transfer news today. Let me know your thoughts on all these stories in the comment section down below as usual. If you have not already, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video, and I'll see you next time.